fat stomach. I don't think anyone wants to see that. Oh. What is it called? Oh, yeah. They couldn't imagine I be living this lavish. They still want to pass it, and the diamonds do magic. Suki a hood rat, but I'm popping like a Kardashian. I'm not going to do the ratchet music today. Hola, Jay. Ciao. My buddy. My guy. You need a reading. Let's do a little air cleaning real quick. Clear some energy. Clear the negativity and put ourselves in a better mindset, a better situation. Well, I can tell you, Jay, that it's not even just your spirits that has something to say about it. It's all of our spirits. That is not something that you do. To succeed. You don't do harm unto others to put yourself on, basically. Let's cleanse all the bad energy with the negative energy. Any harm that one may be trying to do unto others, let's cleanse that energy as well. No negative energy, just all positive energy. Let's work on all that positive energy. Ah. Ah.
Well, I tell you what she did not do. She did not help anybody with this so-called confidence pill. If you have to do a spell on other people, you shouldn't be doing a spell at all. I feel that spells are supposed to help you um, with yourself, better yourself. Things that you need for yourself, not things to manipulate other people to do things for you. It's to do something to better your mind. And that's the reason why it's going to backfire. Yes, I mean, as a spell won't work on you if you don't allow it to. Free will, even with spells. Dark magic, voodoo and stuff like that. Sure, it can affect you, but you can control it. Oh, this is my first time touching these in a week, and I can feel the energy in them. Hmm. They're very heavy. Hmm. Those feel nice now. These, I'm pretty sure these are gonna feel terrible because I use these more than anything else. Oh yeah, these are really heavy. Okay, yeah, these feel better. All right, everybody. So let's talk. I see that there's two people in, but I only see one person speaking, responding. Tell me, Jay, how's things been going for you for during this lockdown? Yeah, it's very tiring, even when you don't have work, because like here in LA, we've been on lockdown, and there's not much we can do, and it's very difficult. Just laying here all day, and this would kind of taken away the motivation for honestly getting on live, because it's just like I don't feel like I don't do anything else with my life, and then it's just like doing this. It's just like, how can I be a guiding light for anybody else if I'm miserable mentally? Yeah, I just had my last two classes yesterday, and then so basically this next week is spring break, and then classes start back up again. And I'm just really hoping that things go a lot faster. I mean, not faster, but yeah, I'm hoping that things go faster, but I'm also hoping that things get a little better. A message from Spirit? Yeah, let's get you a message from Spirit. I know it's like 3 o'clock, and there probably isn't many people looking up tarots. I mean, but then again, you never know. Ah, let's see what Jay has. What Spirit wants to tell Jay? What does Spirit want to tell Jay? Well, yeah, we'll see. We'll see how much of that spell has a real effect on. My lives usually don't get many people until I've been on for a minute, because I also go on at very random times a day. But we'll see. It seems like you have some old feelings that keep popping up or whatever, some old emotions, things that have been affecting you, making you kind of feel a certain way, giving your feelings a lot more. Um, you're you're still very focused on your appearance and how you look and stuff. And I feel like the energy from both of these is going to cause you to like spend a crazy amount of money on your look because that's what you kind of focus on often. You focus a lot on your looks. And based off of this, it's just like whatever past crap you may have dealt with and with the idea of, oh, I need to look my absolute best or whatever, it will put you in a position where you're spending money unnecessarily to make yourself look the best, whether if it's a tattoo or a piercing or buying clothes that you really don't need. Um, or if it's, constant. I'm not saying like you're going to get like plastic surgery or anything like that, but like it just seems like your look is what's most important to you. Um, but it's just not going to be it doesn't seem like it's the best thing for you. I mean, like it's gonna be nice or whatever, but like, I mean, yeah, understanding. But like, what they really want you to know is like, you're you have a lot more to you than just your looks. So don't be 100%. Oh my, I have to make sure that I look my best, and just know that is you're gonna be fine. You're gonna always look good to people, and then if you don't look good to people, guess what? You're not here to please them. Yeah, making some crazy choices in that future because you're trying to look good for Joshua or Rodney or somebody. When it's just like if they'll like you, guess what? They'll like you for you. Same thing with those friends. Sometimes we're not even trying to, um, sometimes we're not even trying to um make ourselves look our best for a person that we like. Sometimes we're doing it for our friends because our friends expect it or because we don't want people to talk about us. It's a peer pressure type of thing as well. But then like my ex-girlfriend, she used to put makeup on every single morning before school. Every single morning. And would wake up 2 hours before class started for her to put on makeup. And I realized that she wasn't no longer really doing it for herself. She was doing it because that's what everybody around her was used to. Everybody was used to her completely beating her face before school every single day. Made herself look so nice or whatever. But then once she got into college and then she realized like, well, I'm not doing this. Nobody's looking at me. No, the way that I'm thinking that they are. Most people now in high school, it happens. In high school, that definitely happens where like, you're in your mindset is just like, well, I have to, you know, please the crowd because that's what everybody in high school are shitheads. Each and every single one of them. But we have to accept the way that we were created. You have to accept the way that you were created. Because what you're gonna have if all you got is looks? If you don't even have a connection with yourself further. If all you're doing is, focusing on your looks or your style, that's all you're going to have is your looks and your style. But you're going to be stuck with just that. Who wants to be stuck in place with just their looks? I know I personally would prefer to um, you know, be, have a lot of self-care than to care about what everybody else thinks about myself. It's all about your perception. Because just because you feel like, oh, I need to make myself look good for all these people or whatever, but you may already look good in their eyes. It's just your perception of it. It's your perception of how you look, how you feel about you. Hey, Taylor. What is good, my girl? You got to change your mindset. Because people around you are going to change. People around you are going to change. And one thing that you need to realize, Jay, is that in high school, a lot of those people, once you graduate, you'll never hear them up again. You'll never hear from them again. Even the ones that you walked around school and they called you your best friend, their best friend or whatever, and vice versa, there's a big possibility that you'll never see them, never hear from them again. Even if you try to get in contact with them, they might ignore you because they change. People after high school, they change. They become somebody completely different than who they were before. Can you really blame them? You're going to grow beyond those people. You're going to grow, you're not, it's not, okay. The people around you are going to expand beyond those people that you have been around. And the people that you will expand to know, they're going to be real people. They're going to be people that are real with you, that are honest with you, that you need around you, not, any fake people. Don't we all need some real friends? It's so hard to have real friends on this earth. Why? I have as much as this may sound harsh to all the people that may consider themselves my friend, I feel like I only have one real friend. And when I say real friend, I mean like somebody that talks to me every day about nothing. Like literally talk to me every single day. And it doesn't have to be about, a boyfriend problem, a girlfriend problem. It doesn't have to be, because, somebody got into it with a friend. We're either talking about memories or we're talking about new stuff. But we're also trying to better each other. I'm an asshole to him. He's an asshole to me. And I feel like that's a real friendship. That's that real friendship that I've wanted, that I've needed, and I appreciate him. Hey there, Shelby. How you doing? I appreciate him truly because he he gets on my nerves. I hate him. But at the same time, I need him right now because of the fact that he's a real friend. He's a real friend. This quarantine thing has been uh awful. I've been legit in the house all day, every day, ever since this thing started. I don't think that I have left this building since when was that? Let me look. Yeah, I have not left this building since last Thursday. A week. Can you believe that? I have been stuck in this room right here for a week. Usually, let me hear something. Excuse me. We are a funny group of people. When we are given the ability to go out and do things, and enjoy life, we choose to stay inside, stay in the bed, watch Netflix all day, watch YouTube all day. We don't want to go outside. We're not thinking about going outside. Outside, why? But then the moment we're told to stay inside, don't leave, it's like it becomes prison. It's like mentally, we're just like, this is prison. There's no way. I don't want to stay inside the house all day. But let this quarantine thing not even be a thing. We would still be inside. My Gatorades are all gone. So yeah, I was talking to Jay and I was just like, I'm bored. I have nothing to do. Let me go on live. To be honest, not even in the mood to do. Oh my god, I can stop yarning. I'm not even in the real mood to do readings today, but I'm definitely okay with it. If I'm asked, but I'm okay with just the conversations as well. I wish that there was a way that I can actually talk to people on here, like you guys were able to be seen, whatever. I am also starving. So let's hope if I could get some food. Okay, well, I don't know what you want a reading for. I didn't gave you like 5 readings about the exact same thing. What do you keep? What do you need? What do you need another reading for, Taylor? What do you need one more reading about? I'm going to start charging you for your readings. I'm tired of school too, but I'm trying to get my BFA. So I'm just like, why not? Why not do it? That's enough, don't you think? That's a short period of time. In like a week. Yeah, Yeah, I'm gonna charge her for every second that passes during a reading. Yes, it is. A good distance, a good amount of time in between readings, in my opinion, is a month. And I'm not gonna lie, the last time I've actually asked for a reading and not forced into one like you did me, Taylor, into a reading that I didn't ask you for. Literally, if I the last time I asked for a the last time I paid for a reading that I asked for was in early February. Yes, it was early February. That was the last time I asked and paid for a reading. Here we are going into April, damn near, and I have yet to get another reading. Not even the free ones online. Yeah, yeah, okay. A penny a second, you know that that's actually a lot if you think about it. If you think about it, a penny a second, that's like what, $1 every um 2 minutes? Or every minute and a half? No wait, 2 minutes? Every minute and 40 seconds, that's $1. That wasn't forever. A month ago, you okay? First of all, Taylor, you asked me for a reading every day, 4 days in a row. Last week, February. What? When was what was what's her name's birthday? Janelle's birthday. I think her birthday is February the 2nd or something like that. It was like February 2nd that I last got a reading. It is March 27th. That is forever. I mean, that's not forever, but it's a month. Like I said, it's a reasonable amount of time to have at least a month in between each reading. Because energies change every single day, and when you do that, when you read every single day, being the fact that energy changes every single day, you're not going to get the necessary reading that you necessarily like every single time. It's just the same way with losing weight. If you decide to go on a diet and you decide to lose weight, if every single day you check the scale to see how much you weigh, you're not going to be happy. And you're going to lose motivation with it. You're going to lose motivation because you're so when we okay, so like on the very first day, you look at your weight, you're at 250. But then the next day, you choose to check the next day, it still say 250. But it's just like, okay, you didn't give yourself some time to breathe. And then you choose the next day to check again, and it says 249. Now you're happy. Now you're super ecstatic about it. You're super happy about it. But then you check the day after that, and now it says 252. It's just like, damn, I just gained 3-4 pounds or whatever in a day. But it's because of the fact that the body changes. The body is changing as you're working out, as you're doing all of that or whatever. That's the reason why they tell you when you work out to check once a week. I feel like the same thing goes with readings, where like once a week is good enough, but it's still a little bit too much because of the fact that things happen like new moons, full moons, and like for an example, I believe that Saturn is in Aquarius now for a little while. I think they said the next 3 years. Yeah, I think they said for the next 3 years, Saturn is going to be in Aquarius. But like, there's a new moon so often. It's just like, getting a reading, every day. It's like something small is going to change because, oh yeah, somebody's energy is like this, or somebody's energy is like that, or somebody's feeling like this and like that, or whatever. But then, like, at least if you get a reading once a month, then you can be able to know, okay, well, 30 to 31 days have gone past. What makes this day different from 30 days ago? And how can I move forward from there? Opposed to what makes today different from yesterday? And then, like, you get another reading tomorrow, and then now that reading is completely different from 2 days ago and today's, and then now you're just like in a confused state. So that's just my take on it. I mean, you can get as many readings as you want to. You can get as many readings as you want to from as many people as you want to. The problem is the message. If, like, for an example, I know a lot of people who have gotten a reading from me and then went to Janelle and got a reading from her, which is okay to do that. But then it's just like you didn't give any time for that energy to change. The energy that you was expecting to change, you didn't give it any time to change. And then most of the time when you, especially being that I was taught by Janelle, if you get a reading from me, 9 times out of 10, you're going to get the same thing from her because she's the one who taught me. You're going to get, except hers will be, I can say hers will be a lot more in depth than mine. Hers will be like, because I give you more of a personal therapy session type of thing, where hers are more like she can tell you what to do and different things like that. I don't like to tell people what to do. I don't feel like it's helpful for me to tell people what to do. I feel like I personally feel like we're all in this individually, and I can help you and I can guide you. However, to give you the answer and have you make your decisions based off of my answer, that's not really fair to you. It's not. Exactly, because you have free will. If I was to tell you, don't go outside today because you're going to catch the coronavirus, and you completely have the choice to say, I think I do want to go outside though. You can go outside. And as long as you're cautious, you might not catch anything. You know what I'm saying? Because at least well, if I go outside and I do this, that, and the other, I might catch the coronavirus. So let me be cautious when I'm out there. Because like I said, you can change your own energy. You can change the way things go in your life. Because guess what? It's your life, not anybody else's. Hey, your tarot group? What is your tarot group? You have a tarot group? Man, cuddling during quarantine would be fantastic. But I'm single. That's dope. Where is it at? On Instagram or something? Hello, Red Moon. How are you? Well, that's fun. Fling from the Pharaoh. No more sorrows. We got a miracle. Fortunes bitching their whole life long. Oh, she deactivated her account. We do not tippy toe. We're good in bed. I love the bed. The bed is red. The bed is four Jews in the room. Four Jews talking like Jews. You're bored of the lecture because you knew it was directed to you. But interesting. How many people's in the group? Slavery, slavery. That's a good amount of people. It's not supposed to be something that's supposed to be taken offense to. If you take offense to it, you take offense to it. It is something that your guides obviously want you to know if you were even here when the message came about. But like I say, everybody does them at the end of the day. It's a matter of whether or not you listen to, the messages that are given to you. If you don't listen to them, then you suffer on your own. That's not anything that I'm worried about. I mean, it's nothing to offend anybody. And that's on period. How's everybody else feeling about the quarantine? I'm debating if I should cut this down. Like, not cut it like short, but like if I should make a new pattern. Like if I cut it like this across here to where it doesn't come up to my cheek. Come up to my jaw. I'm sorry if I did it this. And then have like that little cutoff and then, lead back up here. But I'm also gonna cut this. And then probably cut this down too. It is, but um, I don't know. I actually think a lot of people are skeptical about. Well, I guess it for people in a relationship is good with for having sex. People not in a relationship, you kind of get that fear of corona. Your hotel, what hotel? Hi, Mary. Mhm. And there's no places out here that's hiring. So right now, at least. Interesting. I didn't even know you worked at a hotel. I agree, shopping. Where's everybody located? I know Taylor's in Philly. Jay, aren't you in Chicago? Unkind, spiteful in a million ways. Atlanta. Um, I mean, if that's a dead ass question, I'd say no. Oh, Alabama, Philly. Love is blind. Where are you from, Shelby? Man, Alabama is where my grandmother's side of the family came from. Hey, Florida. That's an alibi. I don't even know, to be honest, Jay. I don't know why I keep picking Chicago up for me. Agree. Yeah, if you do go to Chicago, stay up north. Don't go anywhere lower than that because you will get shot. I'm just saying that because I'm from Chicago and I'm constantly dodging bullets. Oh, oh, Shelby. So here's the thing. A lot of people don't know about this virus thing. Spiritually, I should say. When it comes to this virus, spiritually, this year's overall energy is a very testing energy. And the universe has been consistently testing us. And we have not been doing well. We have been doing so poorly. And because of the fact that we've been doing so poorly, 2021 isn't going to be 100% great for everybody who hasn't been passing these tests. As an overall energy, we're at about a D minus. We're at a D minus because one, we're not trusting in the universe. We're not trusting in the universe. And that's number one. We get a message from them and we don't listen. We get a message from the universe, we don't listen. We just be like, okay, yeah, all right, you did that. But here's the thing, 2020, I can say the reason why we're stuck in the house is because this is basically time for us to start over. This is time for us to start over. This time inside, it's time for us to really sit down, start over, and realize, we are what we're supposed to be doing, what we're supposed to be focusing on. Once we have those things, everything will go so fine. Since then, love was the most beautiful thing in the world. Yes, absolutely. You're correct, Jay. And each of us are going to be affected in different ways. Each of us are going to be affected in so many different ways that it's actually um okay, so here's how I feel about the plague. I don't feel like a plague will happen. I feel that this is just a test year. That's all this is. It's a test year. It's not like we were handed the exact guide on how to test this year. It's not like we were given a guide. It's not like we were given, time to practice for this test or whatever. It was just thrown upon us, especially after the shitty year that we had in 2019 and the semi shitty year that we had in 2018. This is just to test us, to see whether or not we're ready for better years, or if we're just going to be still stuck in the same shitty years that we have been in. But it's going to stay shitty if we continue to live the same way that we've done before. We have to better ourselves. and not feel that just because of the fact that life has already been crappy, why not just live the rest of my life crappy? Well, yeah, it might have been decent for you individually, Taylor, but as a whole, this year is a pop quiz basically. It's almost like the universe was just like, okay, we're not gonna make it a shitty year, but we're not gonna make it a good year either. But we're gonna like toss in a bunch of different things so you can understand the power that they have. But whether or not, I mean, let's be honest, this whole coronavirus thing, it's a man-made virus. It is. A lot of people will hate me for saying that, but it's definitely you know, it's definitely a year of, I'm sorry, not I'm sorry. It's definitely a man-made virus. It is, I mean, most viruses are. But I mean, this one came out of nowhere. If you really think about it, it came out of nowhere. But if you also think about something, it was a Bible verse. Watch this post. I mean, how are most things man made on Earth? A lot of things are man made. If you allow it to, yeah, it will. Hmm.
I don't care what you're doing. Everybody needs to hear this.
Just watch this for a second.
Stop scrolling right now. I don't care what you're doing. Everybody needs to hear this. I'm sure you all know about the Australian wildfires because of the lack of rain. Some of you might know that there are millions of locusts that are just swarming and eating up all the crops in East Africa. And now, of course, COVID-19. If you don't know about this, then you literally live under a rock. And if you don't know this, you really, really, really need to listen here. Second Chronicles chapter 7. Whenever I hold back the rain or send locusts to eat up the crops or send an epidemic on my people, if they pray to me and repent and turn away from the evil they've been doing, then I will hear them in heaven, forgive their sins, and make their land prosperous again. This is all in the Bible, y'all. Hold back the rain. Australia, send locusts to eat up the crops. East Africa, send an epidemic on my people. COVID-19. Please listen to what God is saying. Stop scrolling.
Janelle sent me this. This is hilarious. Oh, shoot. I'm pregnant? No. No. that's, that's not what's happening. I haven't even really started with readings, to be honest. I am still doing readings. I'm gonna let that one slide because I do talk a lot. But no, I mean I kind of people just started coming on. To be honest, Jay was on for like 30 minutes alone. Hey, Jen, great. That is fantastic. That is wonderful. I do want to say something since there is four people here, and I just want to give my opinion about somebody. Um, there are some readers and some people who go on live on here who are not positive people and who are not doing this for your um, to help you. They're not doing this to help you. And I'm not talking down on anybody. You can go and get a reading from whoever the hell you want to get a reading from. I'm telling you this though. Any spiritual channeler, anything like that is a homophobe is not real. Period. If you're going to be doing something like this, and you can't accept people the way they are, you're not real. You're doing it for the money. You're doing it for and I'm not going to say a name, even though I could say a name because this person was a complete and total jackass to me. But how can you call yourself a spiritual guider, like a guide, if you're talking down on homosexuality? You're talking down on white people, saying, "Oh, white people got it from the melanin people for tarot reading." Okay, if they did, why is it why is it not okay for them to want to do things like us? What's wrong with them wanting to help people the same way that black people do, the same way that melanin people do? I think that's complete and total bullshit. Or saying that white people forced homosexuality onto us, onto the human race. But I think that that's complete and total bullshit. That's not okay to say. So you're telling me that a person is forced, a guy is forced to like another guy because that's what white people did. That's confusing to me. So you're telling me that if this guy does not like vagina, he should just not be attracted to anybody at all. That's basically what you're saying. And also another problem that I have with this person is they do nothing but flirt. And I notice it. And I notice that with a lot of people on these lives. They do a lot of flirting. A lot of it. And I know a lot of people say, "Oh, Kendall, you're flirting." Well, I have a flirty personality. And I flirt with everybody. My straight guy friends, my gay guy friends, my lesbian best friends, my straight best friends. So I don't think that that is necessarily, true for every single person, but I can tell when some guys are on here and spending a lot of time flirting with the girls on here and, base, basically telling the girl that she needs to get out of her relationship or whatever because he wants her to be closer to him. A lot of people don't realize this, but a lot of male readers, and I am being that guy that tells a male secret. A lot of male readers will use that to their advantage because they love when you cling onto them. To be honest, I don't like people clinging onto me because of the fact that I have abandonment issues. And if you cling onto me and then you decide that you don't want to talk to me anymore, I'm going to just go. I'm going to just leave. And that was sad. I think that's pretty sad for guys to do. And the person that I'm talking about is not a female. It's a guy. But like I said, out of respect, because I have respect for myself more than anybody else, I'm not going to say. But I am going to say, be careful who you get readings from. Be very careful who you get readings from. And that includes me. You can't trust everybody. Don't trust me 100% either. Don't think that just because I'm giving you a reading and my readings are may come out whatever type of way or whatever. Don't trust every single person just because they are a reader. Yeah, that's good. That's really good. Another reader who is fishy to you? Because you'll keep coming back to her to get readings. Keep coming back to her and only her. Oh, this was recent. Okay. I applaud you, Jay. You and the rest of your community. That's great. Because you don't need people like that. You don't need people like that raining on your parade. Period. And people will constantly come back to you if they think that you're good enough. I agree, Jay. I'm glad that you got rid of her. I wonder how it would look if I was to just cut this off, just this, and just let it be like old timey guys do, It's just the mustache and then sideburn, mustache and sideburn. Would I look weird? Every single time you get work done, every single time you get work done, and the person constantly tell you, "Oh, well, you need this next thing to do this. Oh, and you're gonna need this done. Oh, and then you're gonna need like they're gonna keep adding stuff on because of the fact that they um they ain't shit." Anybody know how long organic eggs can last for? Is it like a couple of weeks, maybe a month? I'm asking for a friend. It says sell by March the 13th. Does that mean that they're not good anymore? Or does that mean that the store had to sell them before the 13th? Or does that mean I only had a week after the 13th to eat the eggs? I wanted some eggs. I just haven't been home to cook, you know? Okay, so bubble guts, they're organic. Organic things are real. Organic things don't give you the bubble guts. Let's find out. See, read that. 5 weeks. Yeah, I can't read backwards. If you throw your eggs out once the date on the carton has passed, you may be wasting perfectly good eggs. With proper storage, which they have been inside the Frigidaire, eggs can last for at least 3 to 5 weeks. And a year. It can last up to a year if you put it in the freezer. But I don't have a freezer. We're gonna try it. You're gonna come and cook with me, and I'm gonna eat my runny eggs, and we'll see. Shelby, the way that you talk to the guides is how the guides talk to you. That seems like it doesn't help in any type of way. But that's the same. That's basically what they're saying to me. When they speak to you, that's how you know. You just can't strike it off as, oh, I'm just overthinking, or oh, this is just, I'm just being dramatic. Da 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 da. Cooking with Kenny. I should do my own show. Don't look at my mess because it's yeah. So I'm just going to make some regular eggs. Once I figure out if I have a bowl. So let me get my ingredients. I have parsley. I have the Rica. Garlic. Black pepper. Oh, lemon pepper. I don't need this. There's flour. Herbs. Yes, I am really making some eggs. This is serious, guys. what do you call this? Eggs and Taro? My roommate went home to Chicago, Jen. You won't be seeing my roommate for about a month. He wasn't your type anyway, so yeah, you can chill. Get some cheese choices out. It's a nice little spatula. Is this my spatula? Oh shit, this is my spatula. I feel all special or something. Now, for the eggs. I'm just gonna make 3 so I don't die, just in case. Man, I will bust out some grits, but I ain't got none. I live in a dorm. Have you guys ever done microwave and eggs in a cup in a mug? I remember when I was living in New York City or whatever, and I had to go to school out there or whatever. Like I wanted a quick breakfast, so I would put eggs. I would scramble some eggs up, put them inside of a mug, put like some things inside of it, maybe some peppers, some onion, or some what is it? Some peppers, onions, some salt, and stuff like that. And then often I would just let it do its due. I think I put it in for a minute. You put it in for a minute, it came out, it came out a little runny, and then you stir it up a little bit, and then you put it in for like another 30 seconds, and they're nice and fluffy all the time. You gotta stir these. Let me see. I'm gonna add me some pep. Put a lot of that in there so I can get some color. because I like color. Put some lemon pepper in there. Put some garlic powder. That's enough. And I'm actually going to add me some well, your bro must have did it wrong. Because every time I've done them, every time I put them in the microwave, they always came out really nice, and really good. Now, if he put the actual egg inside the microwave, then that was probably not a smart thing to do. And also, an egg only needs to be in the microwave for like a minute and 30 seconds. You don't have to put it in there for a whole for the same amount of time that it takes for you to cook it on the stove is not the amount of time that you need to cook it on the in the microwave. Add some cheese to the concoction. Put it on medium-low heat. Yeah, why would he do that? The actual egg in the microwave. He was looking for trouble. You know what? Put some crushed red peppers in this bitch. Because, living like Larry. Okay, so One more right here. Right on time. When you fully cook right now. Y'all see that? That is what you call some great eggs. And she done. And she done, y'all. And she done. I'm just gonna put a little parsley on top of it. One little bitty sprinkle of regular sharp cheddar cheese. And you got yourself a magnificent plate of eggs. And of course, I'm going to be bougie. Use chopsticks. Damn. Those are some good eggs. Wow. Oh my God. I am amazed. Never. I have never made eggs this good. These slap. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm gonna get to y'all readings in a second. But these eggs right here, never have I ever. I'm going to do a. I have to I have to do these again. I gotta put it on YouTube because these are amazing. This is crazy good. Wow. Probably the best eggs I've ever eaten. And I've eaten eggs from everywhere. Stupendous. Wow. I don't know what it is that's making it good. Maybe it's the seasoning, or maybe it's the cheese. Could just be the cheese. I'm proud of myself. Thank you so much. Thank you, Jen. This is my first time eating today, by the way. So, my apologies if I look hungry. Absolutely fantastic. I'm sad that they're over. I'm sad that that was the end. Okay. I am back and I am proteined up. So let's do some ratings. Hey, Patsy. I'm pretty good. How are you? How are you on this Friday? Friday day? Today is Friday. Wow. Can you believe that it's almost April, guys? Okay, so let's not confuse me. Oh my goodness. Thank you. Yeah, even though I literally did nothing. My hair is a total wreck and this shirt is nice. Right? This shirt is okay. It has been fine. It's been fine. Super. Yeah, when I have this light hitting up against my face, I look sexy. But oh, no doubt, it's definitely over. It's already 2021. What do you mean? Well, it is matching. It is matching. I love it. Speaking of, I hate wearing it like this right now. Ah, okay, so okay. So Shelby wants to know about the intimacy capacity. Um, I have a question, Shelby. Um, when you say intimacy capacity, what do you mean? Now, here's my question: what if you don't lay her down in a bedroom? Will that change anything? Yeah, I was gonna say, sexual questions are probably best asked for somebody who has sexual cards. My cards are so innocent that that if I pull for you for that, it's going to completely change the answer. Um, from I mean, like not the answer, but it's going to change the reading. It's going to change to something different. Well, I know I'm. This seems like I'm making it so much more difficult than it is. But here's the thing about compatibility: if you don't know who the person is yet, it's hard to read things like compatibility without having the person, the ideal person, where you can do like their birthday and figure out, their astrology or their numerology, their life path compared to your life path. It's a lot easier, Shelby, when you have a person there. Now, if you have a person there that you want me to read for, then I can do that. But to just check the energy for somebody that you haven't met yet, that's gonna be a little difficult. Because I'm not like I tell people every single time, I am not a psychic that goes into the future and tell you exactly what your future is going to be like. I read energies. I read your energy right now, your past energy, and your possible future energy, depending on the choices that you make or the choices that you could make so that you could have a positive outcome in the future energy that you may have. But to read somebody that like does not exist in the current energy that you're in, they're just in the future, that's something that's very difficult for me to do. And I don't want to give you an answer and it's completely lies or it's a complete wrong answer. I mean, I think that even if I was to give you an answer, anybody that is a psychic gives you an answer, you're that could change. Somebody can tell you that you're going to be with somebody that's not even your type, and then you end up marrying somebody that's exactly your type because you never know. You never know who may like you. You never know who you may like, or who might not like you, or who you might not like. So, um, when it comes to people that isn't there yet, it's best to like if you want a reading about your energy and like whether or not this person you're gonna meet somebody. Um, yeah, or like if you want to ask somebody, um, I mean, like if you want to ask, like what is I don't know something that's not so like straight on about um somebody that has yet to come around. What Jeff thinks about you, what Hefe thinks about you. Well, that's a problem already. I'm joking. What is your sign again, Jen? Aren't you like a Scorpio or something? Libra. And we're trying to see what Jeff got going on. It's so interesting to me how there are some cards that I don't ever pull. Like, I rarely pull the lover's card. If it happens, it happens like at such a rare time. But I think the real awesome one is the Leo, but because that's not where the conversation is set, I'm going to let you have your little shine, Libra. But don't forget who the real awesome sign is. Who is Jeff? Because I've never heard you say this name before. At least I don't think I have. It's been 2 weeks since we last talked, so more than 2 weeks maybe. You haven't been on in a while. There's a reason why, though. There's a reason why. I feel like that friendship was kind of there, though. I mean, okay, so I feel like there's a reason why he's kind of pulled back. And I don't even think that it has anything to do. I don't think that that has anything to do with you. I think that him pulling back is something that has a lot to do. Could be a universal thing, though. I mean, he might like you. I'm not necessarily getting that is like the strong reason why he decided to step back or whatever. Because, I mean, if he liked you, I feel like he would have told you. Or at least he would, whenever you're single or whatever, he would come out and say, "Hey, girl, I like you." Why did Jeff pull back from Jen? I am getting that something bothers him. But oddly, I'm not feeling like it's coming from your energy, whatever is bothering him. So what is bothering him? What is bothering Jeff? When did he start pulling back from me? Ah. So that's where this is coming from then. You're so used to women basically following right over him. You weren't doing it, so it almost felt like a rejection. So it was just like, why am I fucking with her then? Wow. Wow. You ain't followed for him because you knew that he's not somebody that you want to be with. He's gonna change though. Let's just hope that he changed for the positive on the friendship side. He just wanted you to be like so like head over heels for him. But he's gonna grow up from it. He's gonna change and he's gonna change in a positive way. He's gonna grow up. And yeah. If you guys are not doing anything for this change to happen, if you're not, if you're not doing anything enough for the change to happen, he's gonna change. No matter what. He's in the energy of changing and he's growing from it. But like you both You both have to make some type of movement if you want this friendship to be a thing anymore. You can't just expect the friendship to happen back out of nowhere and to be super close again if you're not, if he's not doing anything, if you're not doing anything, you're not going to have that friendship. You won't have that bond that you guys used to have. And then you'll end up not being friends anymore, and then you'll be stuck on your own, isolated from this friendship that you have instead of it having grown. So it's either you go this way or you go that way. If you go that way, you guys are just not going to be friends anymore. If you go this way, you're going to grow as a friendship. And it will be a great friendship. Well, then that means that despondence is his energy then, that he needs to stop standing still and being cold. That's what that is. And then if he keeps being cold, you just cut him off. Because here's the thing. A friend always needs you when they need you. But most of the time, it's hard to get them to be there for you when you need them. And you know that a real friend is a real friend when you're going through something and they're there for you just as much as you're there for them. The male ego can be very fragile. Period. Do you guys do how many of you guys follow me on not Snapchat, on Instagram, or was able to follow me on Instagram? My back is hurting right now, and I want to continue the reading, but I don't want to keep reading on my laptop. If you're like here right now, you want a reading, I can read you on Instagram. So I can lay down. And I cooked them slap ass eggs. So like, damn, I will never get over them eggs. I'm proud of me. Good job, Kendall. Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, I appreciate you too. It's hard out there. It's hard out there for a black man. I know, right? It's just crazy. You gotta cook for yourself and all that shit. Not no woman around there to cook for you. I'm saying. I mean, like, if I had a girl, she'd probably cook me some spaghetti or something. Like that. How you like your spaghetti? I prefer it with meat. I'm not really into meatball thing. You got to kind of ground the meat inside of that. Yeah, just same. I'm not a fan of meatballs either. I mean, I'll eat a meatball by itself, but Alfredo. Hey. Now you guys see that I am completely delirious. If you guys did not get a reading on here, please follow me on Instagram. Message me there, and I will do a personal reading for you there. Yes. Thank you, Jen. Thank you so much. Just one good time being meano meanie. All right, guys. It was enjoyable to be back on live for the first time. For the first time in forever. I will see you guys again. If I have the energy, I'll come back on tonight. If not, I'll see you again tomorrow. Of course, Jen, absolutely anytime. All right. Bye, Patsy. Bye, Jen. Bye, Jay. Bye, Shelby. If you're going to message me for a reading, do it before I knock out. All right. See you guys.